Well, you guessed it. I couldn't stay away. Even with the rain, I had to come back out. You know, other than just thinking about that Clovis coming out of here, I got to thinking I sure did move a lot of dirt up there yesterday and not find anything. And I was moving it with a pitchfork. I was trying to take my time and bust up the clumps, but sometimes, you know, you just don't get them busted up small enough. I got to thinking maybe I missed something up there. I did. I went back out there to a couple of the piles of that real loose dirt that came out from over the overhang. They were kind of separated from some of the stuff. I took a couple buckets down and separated from the stuff that Richard was moving. Richard, I didn't see anything in any of that stuff that you moved with all the flint in it. I didn't come up with anything, but I came up with something out of mine, something I looked over yesterday, because I don't know exactly how deep down it was when I found it. It was just mixed into a big old pile of dirt. But let's see if I can get this. It looks old. I'd like to say it came down there from around the bottom somewhere, made out of the same type of material that Clovis of yours is made out of. Well, it's got some black and a little mixture of some other stuff in it, but it's pretty neat. It looks really old. So it was worth the trip out here. Yeah, it's got some kind of beveling or something on it. Try to get up here where you guys can see this thing. Don't have much of a base on it. It's not knocked off, they just didn't finish it real well as far as the base goes. I wouldn't say Clovis, but I would guess paleo of some sort, maybe, or transitional probably. Anyhow, so I didn't get skunked yesterday. It just took me until today to come back and get my point. That's it. That's what it was. Man, I am just super psyched about this place now. I just want to say something to everybody. Most everybody wrote real kind comments, and I appreciate it. Some of you guys wrote some stuff that I didn't really agree with. The ones that I didn't agree with, I went ahead and wrote your comments back. You know who you are. You know, you invite somebody out to your place because you want them to find something good. And I mean, really, you know, I know it's a Clovis, but that's just a rock. You know, I mean, yeah, it's old and it's awesome. You don't get a chance to find very many of them in a lifetime, but you also don't get very many friends in a lifetime, especially guys like Richard. You know, and I got a feeling Richard's the type of guy, he'd take me to any place that he's got. All I'd have to do is ask him to take me, and he would take me. He's a heck of a nice guy. Anybody that's bought arrowheads and stuff from Richard or got those karma bags and stuff knows that Richard always gives more than he takes. And it's hard not to be jealous of a point like that, but I'm not upset that he's the one that found it. If it would have been my little brother or any of my other buddies that I've brought out here, I'd have been just as happy as if I found it. And I'll get to see that point several times over the years. I may not get to have it in my case, but I'm gonna get to see it a lot. I'm gonna get to hold it again. I got pictures and stuff of it, and guess what? It came off of my spot. There's a chance that there's a bunch more of them things around here. And if we don't find another one, no big deal. You know, I'll spend lots of good times with a good buddy, and I wouldn't trade that for a million Clovises. So that's how I feel about it. I'm happy as hell that he found it. And anybody, all you haters out there that don't think that is right, kiss my butt. We'll see you guys. Alright guys, this is Tim. Mainly came out here today to see if I could just find something. Maybe the rain had washed off, and try to dig a ditch so that we could relieve some of the water out of that hole there. And I finally got busted through there, got my channel dug down through here. Whenever all the water came down, it's no Clovis, but I got a hardened that looks like it's had an impact fracture on that side, and then they just reworked the tip of it. I don't know, use it for some kind of scraper or something. I'll wash it off there a little bit. Would have been a nice one in its day. Alright guys, I'm going to head out. Wife brought some Chinese food home. I'm going to go home and have dinner with my lovely wife. We'll see you guys. Guys, I was just picking up my stuff. I was getting ready to leave. And I thought, you know, I better take a look around. Not that I've had any problems here or anything. Hey guys, I was just getting ready to leave, and not that I've had any problems or anything out here, but I thought, you know, just in case of tomorrow or something, maybe one of the neighbors was to stop by here and poke around or something. You know, looking around, I'd hate for them to find something just sticking out of the bank somewhere. And kind of got to looking around here. Nothing around there. And came down here and I was like, oh, what is that? That looks like a really nice needle tip sticking out of there. Now, I don't know if it's going to be whole or not, but if it is going to be awesome. Please be whole. I don't know what this is, but please be whole. Oh, it's a drill. Oh, the base on it's broke. Son of a gun. Man. Dang it. That would have been an old drill, too. That's down there on the harden level. Man, wish that would have had a base on it. Oh well, still cool. I don't know, got some... I'm not so for sure that they didn't use that just the way that it is. I think it was broke and they reworked a little bit of this edge up here, it looks like. Yeah, they did. They reworked this edge up here a little bit, and they probably just went ahead and made that on into a drill. That's awesome. Alright guys, later. I just want to show you guys one more thing before I left. I found this yesterday when I was with Richard and I didn't put it on. And I can't remember what Richard called this thing. I just called it some kind of rubbing stone. They had it all dished out there. I know there's a name for it, but I can't remember what it's called, and I don't want to sound like a complete idiot trying to say what it was. But anyways, it's double-sided. All dished out. Pretty cool. And there's the rock. It came from right next to it. They were using in it. Alright guys, I'm going to go home, post a video, and I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow.